No, do we, Scott?
I don't know. I'd like to have some plans.
Me too.
I'd like to get up in them guts with plans.
You can't handle these guts.
I can try my best.
Oh,
Let's go. I hope everybody liked the vape hot tub. We got the we got the Patreon giveaway, guys. Today we're doing a couple different things. So for the $5 tier, we're going to be giving away a bulk. This is Mark Fagan's beautiful RTA. This thing is fantastic. If you don't have one, this is the black, I believe. Let me see here. I think this is my last one. So whoever this is getting it. This is my last one. I believe this is the stainless steel. So it's a stainless steel one. Stainless steel bulk. And then for the high-enders, or the $15 to $50, you're getting your chance at an IPv3 Mini. Both of these I've reviewed, and both of these devices I absolutely love. So how this giveaway works. If you are a patron, you are automatically entered. You get, depending on your level, we're going to do the $5 tier first. You get one entry per, and then if you're on the other tiers, you get a certain amount of entries per the level you are in the Patreon. So stays fair, just everybody stays fair depending on where you're at. So have all the names already listed, same way we always do it. I'm gonna bring you guys up on my other screen here so you guys can actually watch. Let me get a random list generator. And what I'm gonna do is pull it 3 times. The third pull, person on the top is going to be the winner. You'll have to pay $4.50 in shipping, and I'll get them out tomorrow. So you'll have them probably by Tuesday. So if you're watching and you want it this week, make sure you get me that money on today, and I'll get it out to you. So start with the $5 tier. Oops. Control A, Control C, and paste it. All right, there we go. So let's take you over to laptop monitor 2. All right, 3 times, guys. Here we go. First time, Merlin and Kim. Second pull, Mr. Drew. And the winner is Mark Prokaski. Mark Prokaski, congratulations, sir. Make sure you message me on the Patreon, or you can message me here, and I will get that to you as soon as possible. If you're watching, I'll actually message you on Control A. I'll actually message you on Patreon to make sure that you get it. So let's go back, start again. There we go. So we got Mark is the $5 winner. $5 from Mark. And let's get these out of here. Control. Oh, whoops. Let's take this out. Control A, delete, Control V. All right, now here we go. Second giveaway. This is for the Mini IPv second pull. And the winner is Todd Black. Congratulations, Mr. Black. You, sir, are the winner of the IPv3 Mini. Congratulations, sir. All right. IPv3. Congratulations. All right, guys, let's go back to the main. All right. Woo. There we go. Back to the main. So, thanks so much, guys. For everybody who's in the Patreon, I really, really appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Always trying to do things. I mean, I'm trying to always make the show better. And what you guys have done for me have allowed me to upgrade my equipment. Obviously, you can see with like the high def picture I have now and the clarity, upgraded my microphone, upgraded my software that I use to broadcast with. All that is from you guys, basically. So one thing I did want to talk to you guys about, and something that I did I've got 2 more months of this. My daughter has had some issues with some health issues. Not anything serious by any means. I don't need anybody's, I don't want anybody sending me a message being like, hey, we heard. No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing in any way physically threatening. It's just something that she had to have done. But there is it did cost us a little bit of money. So some of the money from the Patreon has been going towards that. And it's a monthly bill. So at the beginning of the month, I pay that off with the money that I'm getting from Patreon. And it's a couple $100. So that money is money that you guys have given me that I've done for my daughter. So a really heartfelt thank you goes out to you guys for doing that. We're going to have more giveaways, more stuff going on. I'm always trying to think of stuff that I can do for you guys, whether it be group buys or getting you guys merchandise or things like that. I'm always looking for deals and looking for things for you guys to do. If you have any suggestions on any group buys or anything that you want to look at, let me know, and I'll take a look and see what I can do price-wise, and then we'll get a group of people together, and we'll do that. I have absolutely no problem. I like suggestions because I want to know what you guys want. Next giveaway is going to be a really nice one. I've got a, for the 15 and above, I've got a black Cerakoted copper keen I'm going to be giving away. So that's going to be the giveaway. And then the tier below that, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do. But I think it's going to be a Turk RDA. It's either a Turk RDA or it's going to be a black flatline RDA. So one of those two are going out for the next giveaway. So hold on to that. And, oh, that reminds me, Herb. Hey, Veronica. Do you have the tracking numbers? I got to get Herb. I'll get that for you right after I get out of here, bro. I haven't forgot about you. If you ordered Holy Fiber and all that, it's going out tomorrow. Please, no more orders. The tracking number for the tracking that you sent out yesterday. Yours will be really easy, Herb, because you're in Canada. So I'll get that to you right after I get off of here. So yeah, so I really, really appreciate that. Group buy and Preparation H, I'll tell you, man, I probably need some of that. Preparation H it works pretty good if you've ever had that problem. I don't care if you spend it in a strip club. I don't. I'm very, I think that the things that I mentioned, all of it pretty much goes back into buying stuff. All of it goes back into buying stuff. And what it does is it allows me to cut discounts on things that I buy for you guys, pay for the shipping a lot of times just out of that money. And then some of it, like the one thing that I do want to buy, and after Maddie gets done with her doctor visits, which will be October, so November moving forward, I'm going to get another camera. That's what I'm going to save up for. And that's what you guys are going to help buy. And what it's going to do, it's going to replace this one. So my download is going to be a lot more clear. And I need to figure out which one I want to get. Because with the camera upgrade, I'm also going to have to buy another video card for my PC. You have it?
No, it was on the kitchen counter.
Let me grab it.
I just spent $92 for all that shit that got sent out.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, it's in here somewhere. I'll find it. I've got I keep everything. Filed. This is what I consider filed. These are all the shipping receipts. Anyway, so next thing will be a camera. So I'll start that in November. I'll probably have it like in January. I'm looking at the GoPro 7. is what I'm looking at, or maybe the GoPro 5. I'm looking at that. It'll give a really nice picture. I just don't know if the angle will be too wide for the down low. But that's what I'm looking at. They're pricey though. But the thing about I can get the 5 for a lot cheaper than I can get like the new one. Like I'm not going to buy a new one. I just think that's kind of waste because the big thing about the new ones is the image stabilization, which I'm not moving, so I don't really need to worry about that. Work with someone down to help. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work, Drew. It needs to be fairly light. That's the only thing. It needs to be kind of small because it is going to, I do this with it. I mean, it's coming down in front of me here. So I can't have like a huge, well, I guess I could, but I just want to spend I could always take that one and put that one up here and then get another, but it doesn't have to be 4K. It's just got to be 1080p because I'm not going to live stream in 4K. I mean, you think it's bad now with choppiness. If I live stream at 4K, nobody will be able to watch it because it'll be choppy, I do want to find this receipt though. This might be it. Yep, this is it. I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna send that to you now, Herb. Let me grab this out of here. All right. I just have to make sure I keep them all. That's why I keep them all. Just because, especially with because Herb's international, so it's like you got to make sure you're shipping. You never know what the hell's gonna happen or it's gonna get stopped or something. So I got to keep all that. Yeah, so the GoPro is overpriced. The thing about it is that the video card thing I get only works with certain cameras. So, I guess I could get a different one, So. No pitching in. No pitching in. No. I appreciate that, Herb. I appreciate that. You guys give me plenty. Trust me. You guys give me plenty, dude. You guys give me plenty. Please. No. But I appreciate that. I appreciate the thought. I really do. You guys are awesome. But now I'm good. It's all about just managing the money. That's all it's about. Because I want to make sure I have giveaways for you guys and stuff that you're gonna like. You know what I mean? And also, I use the money to put gas in my car and stuff like that. Back and forth to work, and I drive about 34 miles each way to work because I live out in the country, and then I drive to downtown Columbus because that's what I like. Actually, I'm thinking about moving further out. Veronica and I have been thinking about moving further out, out to the real country. Now we're kind of we're not really we're in a country town, but we're not we don't have land, and that's kind of what we're thinking about. Getting someplace with land, and it's too expensive to do it close. So you got to go further out. But the thing about property in Ohio is really cheap, So we're thinking about moving further out and buying some property and putting a house out there, have someplace we could have a dig a pond. After a while, so we can fish and stuff and all that good stuff. All the kids like to fish. Wife Veronica likes to fish, so we can do all that. And kids can hunt on it. Just have a place they can go. They can just, do whatever they want to do. No, we're not. Kids are staying with us. So we have my son lives with us, and his girlfriend, and we all get along great. It's a really cool. I really like having them here. They're a lot of fun. Veronica does too. It's a lot of fun. We love it. Thank you, Herb. I appreciate that, man. I try, and that's the thing with the content of the show. I'm always trying to improve it. The linchpin of this whole show is the feature builder. That's really the linchpin. That's what the show is started with, and that's what we're staying with. But the vape hot tub is really starting to pick up. Charlie and I are really working hard on that. Charlie puts a lot of time into the vape hot tub. He prepares content and all that. And we get guests that we think you guys are gonna like, and we try to make it fun and let you learn a little bit about the people that we get. And then the reviews. I'm starting to feel I'm getting better at the reviews, which I'm really trying to get better at. Yeah. No, don't stream for that, Drew. Drew always does 24-hour live streams. Drew's done a lot of 24-hour live streams. About at the end of it, you look like you're gonna die. Come on, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, I don't know how many people are even in here. Probably not many, because it's just the Patreon thing. Let's take a look. 25. That's pretty good for just a quick little stream. Hey, Chessie. I saw that. I saw your comment. Yeah, how much different you know what, Chessie? I did that the other day. I watched one of my older videos and it was like real dark, like compared to the quality that I have now. Like, I mean, I feel like legitimately I watch a lot of YouTube, and I think if you watch a lot of other live broadcasts, I think my quality I put up against anybody's. I think my quality is just as good, but it's taken a lot to get there. And it's taken a lot of, just a lot of work and money to get there. The lighting is the key. I'm telling you right now, the lighting is the key, guys. It really is. You got to have good lighting. I have light boxes, and then I have the halo light here. So I have, like, at the beginning when I first started doing it with all this light, like, it was hard. It was really hard because I was blinded. Like, I'm used to it now, but at the beginning it was really hard. And I watch my old shows too. How much more, I don't know. I just seem more comfortable now than I did then. Like, I don't know. Because I never was nervous. I never was nervous when I did it, but I don't know. Maybe I was just, I don't know. Felt like I was trying too hard back then sometimes. It looked like, at least it looked like that to me. Like in some of the early ones. I don't know if I was. It wasn't intentional. Maybe it's subconsciously. I don't know. Yeah, get a tan. I do need to get a tan from those lights. Yeah, just as good. Thank you. Mike Vapes uses, I own Mike and Fagan. Huge. With the information that they gave me on how to do this. And this is back before, I feel like I know Mike and Fagan. I don't know if I'd call them friends, but I'd certainly call them acquaintances, like people that I can talk to, and they always respond to me and very kind to me. And, but even before that, like I asked Mike questions and Mark questions, they always responded to me. Always trying to help. Hey, I did this. Hey, I did this. Try this with your lighting. Try this with your camera. So it's like, I don't know. They really helped me. Mike's camera, I know what Mike uses, his camera. And I've thought about, but I know what Mark uses too. And both of their quality is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I kind of went with, because Mark sold me this camera, the one that I'm using now, for really, really cheap. He sold it to me for like a quarter of what it's actually worth. He really did me a solid. And, I love it. I love the camera that I'm using now. And that's the thing. It's like, it may not be like the best camera. Like there's other ones that are better, but I think like if you watch the show, the quality is really good. And I don't think there's any reason to get rid of it or get a different one, until it's not. You can't stream in 4K. You can't stream in 4K. So there's no reason to get a 4K camera. The one thing about Mike's, and this is what we talked about when he was on the show, is how quickly his zooms. Like when he puts an item up like that, his zoom is like lightning. It's like zoop right on it. And when he pulls it away, it zooms right back onto him. And that's one thing about like the type of camera that he has that I really, really like. But it's not cheap. Yeah, it's a lot of investment. He's put his time in, and and that's what happens when you put your time in. You earn money from it, and then you upgrade your stuff. So, thanks, Herb. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. The shelves don't look touched. They're not. They haven't even been cleaned. The shelves of my vape shop. I think, I feel like I don't know if I'm getting better reviews, but I definitely feel more comfortable. I think before, like when I first started doing them, like I was really, really trying to be good. I was really, and I would get overwhelmed a bit because I would want to tell you guys everything that I knew, and instead of just letting the information flow. And I think what I try to do now is I learn about the product, I use the product, I read about the product, and I watch other reviewers review the product to point out some things that I didn't know. And I take all of that, and as I'm looking at the item, I just kind of recall things that I know instead of actually going off a script. And I think it's better. I think it's better because I'm just recalling what I remember when I look at the item and things like that, instead of saying, instead of having like a bullet point list of things that I want to go over. Sometimes though, I forget some things and it kind of frustrates me, and I'll see a lot of times in chat people be like, say this, and I'll be like, oh, I forgot that. And that's something I wanted to mention. But it's still, I think it flows a lot better like that than it did when I was just like, because I was kind of nervous. I mean, let me tell you, man, like doing the, hey Dave, Herb, Todd, how you doing, everybody? Good to see you. Chessie, Charlie, good to see everybody. Joseph. I think the one thing that people take for granted is how hard it is to do the reviews, and I know I did. I think when I first started watching YouTube and watching reviews do it, I was like, I can do that. Like, I can learn about these things and I can do it. It's a lot more difficult than you think. It really, really is. And to be good at it takes time. And some people are like just naturals at it, and they're really good at it, and they just right from the get. Unfortunately, I wasn't like that. Like, I had to learn, and but I'm trying my best to learn. So, hey, Hillbilly, Nick Thompson, good to see you, man. Feels like a buddy telling you. That's good, man. That's how I want it to be. I mean, I think I'm a little. I think that I'll say this: I don't review things I don't like. And that's my weakness as a reviewer, is I don't review things I don't like. Unless I see something that I need to tell people about, like with the Hot Rod RDA, where I was like, I got to tell people to stay away from this thing. But other than that, if I don't like something, I just move it to the side and move on to the next one, because I don't like being, I don't know. I just don't like doing that. I don't know. I don't feel like, because there may be reasons. Maybe I didn't do something right. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. You know what I mean? So I can't always put the ownership of me not liking it on somebody else or the design or something like that, because maybe I just didn't use it right. So I kind of stay away from that. But if I figure something out, that's what I feel like. If I'm using something and I figured out how to use it and I'm using it and having a really, really good experience, that's the kind of stuff I want to show you guys, because then I can say, this is what I did. This is how I use it, or where I put the coils. This is the, how I ran it, things like that. And I feel like I'm giving you information on a product and kind of maybe like user advice more so than, just telling you it sucks. But yeah, that's how I've been doing. Hey, Charles. Big G. He does his review during live show. Yeah. Have you been editing, Steven? So I do them live. Steven. But then when I'm done with them, I leave the video up for a day. And honestly, like the majority of people watch my videos the first 24 hours. After that, my videos get like one or like maybe 10, 15 views a day. That's it. So the majority of people watch my review, my Vape at 5 episode the day of, and then up to the next one. And then they watch the next one, and then it kind of goes in a circle. So I leave that video up for one day, and then I edit it down to just the review. I usually cut a lot of good stuff out, but that way, if somebody wants to just see the review of the item, then they can just watch this. And for example, this week, it went down to I think it was 20 minutes total from an hour show. So I don't really edit anything out other than the beginning cue that I throw you guys all in the beginning with music and the screen, and then I cut that out to the intro, and then I cut it off right when I'm signing off. And then you'll see if I ever do the review and you watch it live, you'll see me pause. I'll be like, thank you very much for watching. I pause. I'm done. That's my cut point. So, yeah. Hey, Focus Evil, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. I'm going to send this. Let me find this. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Domestic. International. Here it is. That one's New Zealand. This one's Canada. All right. Let me send this to Herb. All right. Take a photo. Okay. All right, there you go, Herb. You got it, man. Sorry it took so long. I thought my wife had it, but I had it the whole time. It's kind of like wait for her to get home and give it to me. I already had it. Has anybody seen Vaping with Vic? Vaping with Vic, I believe he's taking some time off. All right, guys, I am going to get out of here. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Congratulations to our winners. I will get those out tomorrow. If you won, shoot me like, I don't know, like $5, $4.50 just to cover shipping. So that'd be for Todd and for Mark. So I will see you guys on Monday. You guys have a fantastic night. Thanks again, guys. Love you guys. See you Monday.